We are moments away from Progress Chapter 185. Jump in the line, coming to you once again from the iconic Electric Ballroom in Camden in London, where you can watch live in your homes on Demand Progress Plus and on Triller TV.
Fantastic, that, Carl. You wow me every time with these, every single time. Well, Carl, hell of a theme song we've got this time. Living Dead by TV Death, who you can catch live at the Engine Room in North Shields in November the 16th.
Ooh, okay, make sure you're there for that one.
Did I just go American with that? November 16th?
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. But most importantly, Anthony, our special guest host of the evening, your favourites and mine, Lally, are bringing Halloween to the Electric Ballroom. So what a treat we have in store for that.
Indeed. And what a card we have in store as well, Carl. 7 matches on display, 4 titles up for grabs as we jump in the line.
So, Will Cruz and Charles Crowley, the Atlas title is on the line.
Yeah, look, I'm going to say this very carefully because we're in it's not a unique situation, but a situation I didn't expect to be in, where I might see some of these people in person, right? So I'm going to phrase this carefully, but is Crowley big enough to go for the Atlas title? I'm only asking. He's got a title shot, but I still feel like Cruz he's got fucking edge on him in terms of size here, right? And Crowley's he's a massive dude. When you meet him in person, he's obviously bigger than me.
He's backtracking. Basically,
I'm being careful about this.
Crowley, you show him how big you are when you see him in person.
I suppose what I'm asking is damn. I suppose what I'm asking is is Crowley going to be at a disadvantage in this match because the Atlas title is for big meaty men, and obviously he's not a little dude. But there's a size difference here for me. Yeah. And it's Cruz has definitely got the edge in terms of size and possibly dominance in the match.
Do you know what? I think everyone's at a disadvantage when they're going up there against Will Cruz. The man is an absolute mammoth.
He is.
And it's going to be a tough night at the office for Crowley, I think. But the Atlas title has been a hot potato as of the last few months. We're on our 3rd or 4th champion now.
Yeah, and I get to the smarmy thing where I go, well, we spoke to Will Cruz. and
Charles. Both guests on
but we spoke to Cruz most recently after his win of the title, and he has absolutely no intention of this belt going anywhere.
No, well, we asked him, didn't we? We were like, "Oh, is it going to be a hot potato?" And he was like, "Fucking no, it isn't." So,
and I think he's a man of his word.
I like his chances.
Yeah. So, I don't know. For me, on a prediction, I'm putting the edge on Cruz here. That's not to say that you can never count Crowley out because, as we know, he has some tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, he does.
It won't be a missed opportunity.
See, he gets it in there every time.
No.
Yeah, I mean, the mist is going to be a factor here because, let's be honest, Cruz can beat the crap out of him all through the match, but when he gets blinded by the mist, he can't see what's coming. Then, how do you possibly, overcome that? So,
well, that's where you've got to use cruise control.
He's full of them.
I've got them all. Only for this one. All the others are going to be rubbish.
You've set a bar now. We are expecting it. So, it's going to be a tough one. This, I'm guessing you're going with Will Cruz.
I've got to go with Will.
Okay. I just think because the title has hot potatoed for so long, if anyone's going to be able to keep hold of it and kind of settle that division down, it's going to be Will Cruz. So
hear me out, though.
Go on.
Right.
He's got another one.
No. Well, kind of. Well, if Crowley won it, right? Yeah. How fun would it be for him to market it as the Twatless title? I'm just saying.
That's the shit.
But obviously, I'm still sticking with my prediction.
Well, I don't know. It makes him sound like he's twatless, and he is the twat. So
that's true.
But yeah,
so if he loses, I suppose that makes the title twatless.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna go Will Cruz as well for this one. I think the Atlas...
Sorry, Crowley.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
neither of us are picking.
We do both love you, promise. But I just think Will Cruz, man, he's on a tear at the minute. And
100%.
I think more his conviction when we spoke to him.
100%.
He was like,
it will take a lot to get that belt off him.
Indeed,
a lot.
So, and while you've got a lot, Crowley, I just think maybe he's going to be a bit too much. So first match of the night, the second match. Before we even talk about it, just watch this.
I speared his ass and I dropped him with the ups and downs to give me my most decisive win in progress to date. And if you can believe it, I never scratched on. Therefore,
Simon Miller. You seem to move on pretty quick, pal. Well, don't forget, you and the modern classic Josh Holley have still got business to conduct. You see, I was not ready. That victory you hold over me doesn't exist. The bell should never have rung. And now you want to sit there and issue a challenge to anybody who wants to step up. Well, I would love nothing more than to step up to you, the bald asswipe himself, and face you one-on-one for the very first time officially in progress. But I've got a better idea. Now, the stench of disrespect coming towards me from you, pal, I just can't take. So you need embarrassing, you need humbling, and quite frankly, Simon, Josh Holley could do with a damn good laugh at your expense, pal. So this Sunday at the Electric Ballroom, Simon Miller will go one-on-one with the man they call Mulligan.
Anthony, Josh Holley.
Yeah.
He's got a surprise in store for Simon.
He certainly has. I mean, there's a bit of beef going on here now. Bit of beef.
Yeah, I mean, he's brought out the surprise in Mulligan. I believe it's a golfing term. So
I believe so. I'm not much of a golfer, but I believe so.
I believe it means you've got to take your shot. Yeah, take your shot again. Yeah. So if first you don't succeed, Josh Holley will pull a mulligan, literally.
I love it. But I mean, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because like Miller has been, he's quite been. What's the word? Quite vocal. Words. He was quite vocal about being put in situations where it was always like an outnumbered sort of situation, or there was always a disadvantage in that, and he just wanted us a straight one-on-one. Yeah. And I feel like he's sort of getting what he's been asking for as of late. Well, so is this a challenge? Obviously, the match itself is a straight one-on-one. I'm not saying there won't be shenanigans. Well, I'm not saying there won't be. When
Josh Holley's around, shenanigans are not far behind.
Exactly. So I can't imagine Josh Holley's going to leave it be. There seems to be some beef there. Yeah. Like he's took a bit of a dislike to old Simon.
There is beef, and that's just Simon Miller, because he's in fantastic shape at the minute, right? Yeah. So you look at someone like Mulligan, you think, bloody hell, this is a hoss match. But Simon Miller can hold his damn own, can't he? Yeah. And I think, no disrespect to Josh Holley, but he made it look easy when they faced off at Chapter 184.
I feel compelled to put one of these in every card now, so I'm just going to say, like, the match will have its ups and downs.
Why? Here's why. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, man. We've got big meaty men slapping meat in the Atlas match, and we're going to get it here as well. Yeah. I think this is, as you said, this is what Simon's been asking for. The numbers game may still, we may still get a disadvantage.
I mean, it's kind of what he's asking for, isn't it? Because it's like, card wise, it's a singles match, but yeah.
But he's got to kind of put his money where his mouth is now. That's what he's asking for, and the competition is only going to get more fierce. So he wants he needs to prove that if he wants to get that Proteus title back,
he's trying to work his way back there, and this is the road to it, isn't it? But Josh Holley is standing right in the middle of that fucking road right now.
Yes, he is. And you know what? I'm gonna go Simon Miller on this.
Okay.
I don't think Josh Holley will be done with Simon Miller.
No,
but I think selfishly, just because we're going to be at the Manchester show at Noisy Neighbours, I really want Paul Waterhauser to rock up to that one, personally. Fair. So I would love to see Simon get the win here and then be able to call his shot for the Proteus belt in Manchester.
Well, as much as I like Simon, as much as I'd like Simon to win, I don't think Josh Holley's letting that happen.
Giving him a down.
So I'm actually going to go for that. I'm actually going to go for Mulligan on this one. I think shenanigans will ensue, and I don't think he's.
There's shenanigans in this match?
Yes. Wild shenanigans.
It's Mulligan versus shenanigans.
But no, I think.
Why is that not a team? The Wild Shenanigans. We've had the Wild Samoans.
Be our team. But no, I think Miller's going to get done over here. I don't think Josh Holley's going to let him have a clean win.
So you're going for Miller Light, and I'm going for Miller Time.
Nice.
What I'm saying.
Nice.
So yeah. Yeah. Now, not just hosts, Anthony. They're also wrestling.
Yes, they are.
It's going to be a happy Halloween for all of us because we do have Hyperactive taking on the team of Lally. Whether Lana likes it or not, it's happening.
I mean, that is always a factor with these matches, isn't it? You know, the fans love Lally. You love Lally. It's Halloween. But will they be cohesive as a team?
You know what?
They can work as a team.
Do you know what?
But...
I don't think Lana would like me saying this, but I feel like that's starting to happen. They've had a couple of tag team matches now, and whether she'll admit it or not, they're making a good team.
Do you think she loves her deep down?
I think so. How could you not? It's Harley fucking Barlow. You've got it, right? But I mean, you know, they are Eve tag team champions at the minute, so...
So they're obviously working well together.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, Hyperactive do bring a new challenge. Obviously, I'm not massively familiar with their work, but all I know is they're bloody good.
Yeah.
So when you've got a team who aren't on the same page in Lally necessarily,
could that be the factor?
That could be the factor.
Because it only takes a moment, doesn't it? A moment of reluctance. I'm not blaming Lana or anyone to say this, but a moment of reluctance could be all the difference in this match, couldn't it?
Well, yeah. And we've seen that, you know, it can prove costly. We've seen that, you know, when they have been trying to team up or, you know, or like when she's been trying to push Holly away, she's like ended up losing the matches that way. So if she embraces it, then I like the chances.
I believe Lana still has some issue with the signs.
She does have issue with the signs.
You know, even the audience could be a factor here and a bit of a distraction with some Lally signs.
Well, that's it. And we encourage, obviously, everyone. Hopefully you've brought your signs.
Because you're pally with Lally.
Yes. Look, he's full of them. He's full of them. So yeah, look, I can't sit here and pick any team but Lally, can I?
I think that's fair. That's fair.
It's never going to happen. So I'm obviously going with Lally. This is the start of the Lally World Tour now, I'm thinking.
I'm going to agree with you purely because I don't want to break your little heart.
Okay.
Because I think if it went against you, it'd upset you.
It'll ruin my Halloween.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I know that you want the Lally train to keep rolling, so I'm gonna agree with you.
It'll never end. It'll never stop, right? But you know, it is Halloween. Are we getting some tricks, or is it just going to be treats? That's all
I think there could be some tricks, 100%.
Okay. So we're both going Lally.
I think we'll both go Lally on that one, yeah.
Okay, fair. Which then takes us on to Gene Money and Owada-san.
This is a tough one to do. It is. No, it is. Like Gene, obviously, again, he's the dirty dog, isn't he? He's a little trickster.
He is.
So I don't. He's a tough one to beat for many reasons. But Owada-san, you know, he's a fantastic wrestler, isn't he? So straight up fair match, no shenanigans. I don't keep saying shenanigans.
Session Moth is here. There's always shenanigans.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think he's going to give himself the advantage, Money. But like Owada-san and him in a fair straight up match, like, and I'm not this Gene Money is no slouch. He's great in the ring.
What we're saying is, right, when we go to the Manchester show, right, you're going to have Charles Crowley coming for you, and now Gene Money coming for you.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah,
so you have to do what I'm doing and just say nice things about everyone.
No, I'm just saying, like, I admire it. I admire that Gene will do what it takes to win. But I think, as much as he is a great wrestler, I think straight up one-to-one match with no shenanigans, I think Owada-san's got the edge.
Well, we have to remember here, he's coming off a Atlas Championship loss, isn't he, to World Cruise?
True.
So, is he gonna, you know what I mean, is this going to be the start of a losing streak for him, or is he going to want to avenge that loss? That's fair point. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So, and look, you can't count out Session Moth. She is a menace, and you know she always gets involved. And you know, is Owada-san going to be expecting that? It's only his second match in progress.
You've got to hope though, even if it's only his second match, that he's been wise enough to do his research.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure he has. But
that's not to say he'll necessarily have her number, but you've got to have been wise enough to do the research and expect it.
You talk about the unpredictability of people like Crowley, you know, Gene Money, Session Moth, but also in that camp. So you never know what you're going to get with them too.
Yeah, it's risky business, really.
It is risky business.
Hey. Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Owada-san.
Okay. I'm going to be the contrarian then, because I'm going to go for Gene Money. I think he's going to avenge that loss. I think he wants to get himself back in winning ways. And, you know, I do rate Owada-san, but I just think he maybe needs a little bit more time to bed in progress. And I think he's going to get there. But I just don't know whether this will be the match for him.
Okay, you're allowed to be
Diplomatic.
wrong. That's fine.
Diplomatic. I'll take a mulligan. So, the Progress Men's World Championship will be on the line, and just look at this. Woo! Lio Rush in progress.
You know what? It's great to see. It
is.
really is. And Dereiss is going for a minute.
Oh yeah,
He's. I don't know if you followed the socials. I won't obviously spoil it on here. Go find it yourself. He's fucking cooked him a couple of times here, man.
well, I mean, to be fair to Leo, so Leo,
He's rapped. No, they've been going at each other.
he's done a hell of a
right,
rap.
Yeah, he did do a hell of a diss. Yeah.
But Dereiss's response, I think,
So unnecessary. Not unnecessary. So harsh, brilliantly harsh, but unnecessarily harsh.
indeed. Anthony,
Seamless.
guys, these guys have obviously faced each other before.
Yeah, this is the thing. Is like it's sort of familiar territory, I guess.
Yes, the first time, obviously, it was Leo that came out on top, but now there is the championship on the line. We know Dereiss.
This time, Dereiss is on top.
He is,
and that's all the difference. And
that is all the difference.
He's climbed that mountain since then.
And I think we've had that question mark over him before. You know, he's been known as the nearly man of progress.
And we addressed that when we spoke to Dereiss.
Need to get Leo on next. So come on, come on.
There's no rush.
Leo got the win in the first one, but now Dereiss is champ. We've wondered. It took him. He was the nearly man. He's finally got it. Can he keep it?
Yeah. So you've gone from the nearly man to the man.
Yeah.
You know, I again, this is similar to the Will Cruz thing. He's got the belt. He doesn't intend on it going anywhere, and there's a fucking shit ton of determination going into this match. And I do think that gives him the edge.
Who are you going for?
I'm going to go Dereiss. I think Dereiss has got this.
Okay.
No, I mean, no thingy to Leo. You know, but...
It's an interesting one.
He's going to send them back to the States empty-handed. That's what he's going to do.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it's going to make it 1-1, and I don't think this is the last time we're going to see these two.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I just think, Dereiss, it's took him years and years to get the title, and he's just brought out his custom version of that belt as well. Do you know what I mean? He's going to have extra motivation to not be a one-hit wonder, isn't he?
Exactly.
So, look, I think this match is going to absolutely kill it.
100%. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go, Dereiss.
Yeah. There's potential to be a match of the night.
It does.
This card. There's no disrespect to the matches. But they're going to put on a fantastic match together. But Dereiss is not letting that belt go, man.
No, I don't think so. Double Dereiss.
Double Dereiss. Double Dereiss.
Hey. We then will go on to the Progress Women's Championship on the line. Rhio defending against Rayne Leverkusen. This one fascinates me. So obviously we were meant to get this match because we were meant to get Kanji and Nina Samuels. Nina got injured, and then Rhio was like, "Come here, Kanji, I'll have you on as well." So Kanji went in.
It's a great Rhio impression.
Oh yeah, nothing like Rhio. Come on in. Fucking,
I don't know why it's turned into anyway.
Fucking Oliver. But yeah, so we were meant to get this match. We never got it. It turned into a triple threat match. We've since had Kanji and Rhio, which was an absolute epic match. So Rayne is getting what she deserves. It was the match she should have had, and it's now 1-on-1. And I'm not one to question Rhio. I love Rhio. I think she's brilliant. But have you seen what Rayne Leverkusen's been doing at the minute?
Mm-hmm.
She was in the WWE tryouts recently. She was top of that class, and you don't get that distinction without having the ability to potentially be a champion. So,
and you say that
it's tricky.
She wasn't going 1-on-1 with Rhio at that point.
It's true. It's true.
It's easy to get top of the class when you're not competing with top class.
I love it. I love it.
Right.
No, you're right. But as I say, I would never normally count Rhio out in the slightest. I think she's I'm going to say I think she's the best women's champion in Progress history, right? Yeah. But I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know on this one. I'm really on the fence.
Yeah. It is. It's a tough one. Like, and I'm not sort of like, because my gut again, because she's a fellow northerner, so we were like, you know what, it's got to be Rhio. So there's an element of that in me. So I'm like kind of leaning in that direction anyway, just out of sheer favoritism and nothing. I'm not being objective at all, but yeah, it is a tough one to call. It is going to be a hell of a match. I don't know.
I'm gonna go Rayne. I said it. I was thinking it. I let the intrusive thoughts win.
I get it. It's like almost reluctant to say it, but I get it. Yeah.
I don't know.
How long's Rio's had the belt for a time now as well?
I mean, not that long, really, when you think about it. Obviously,
It's been a. How long has it been?
It's like she won it back this year, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. So I suppose it's not been a year yet. I think Rio's keeping it.
Think so?
Yeah. Not that there's ever a time when she goes, you know what, I've held it. You take
Actually,
it.
Yeah.
But so I don't know why that's a factor in my head, but I'm like,
yeah. I get what you mean though. Like typically, by the law of averages, you look at people and how long they tend to hold their belts on average, unless you're the fucking Atlas Championship. Then yeah, I get what you mean. Like you'd feel that, especially with someone of Rio's capability, you'd think, oh yeah, she'll hold that for over a year, like previous. But I don't know. There's something about Rayne. And I don't think Rhio would ever underestimate her, but there's just something about Rayne that makes me think she could pull off an upset here. I'm going to have to go with Rayne, and I'm sorry to Rhio. Part of me kind of hopes I'm wrong, but I just see it. I see it raining for Rhio.
I think a little rain will fall, and Rhio will take the win.
Love it. Well, I think
that's it. You can't outpun me, boy.
I think Rayne will reign supreme in Leverkusen. So yeah,
you win this one. No, I'm gonna go Rhio. That's gonna be my pick.
So Anthony, before we go on to the main event, just watch everything that's been taking place ahead of this one.
Why do you think that we arrived here? Why do you think that Connor Mills and Nico Angelo paired up and started taking out Lykos Gym? I'll tell you why. Lykos is a dirty little rat. Lykos, where were you? What do you mean? Did you not see that? Niko Mills just beat the f*** out of me. What? You didn't just walk in. Bro, you yelled at me. You told me I cheated. Yeah, but everybody said, yeah, but I didn't do it. So I walked away. So I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Are you okay? No. Whatever's going on with you two, whatever lovers tiff is going on, I don't care. You're not going to gaslight me, kid like us. I've been had in the head by enough things, enough times to know a knee is a knee and a hammer is a hammer. And I'm sick of it. And Nico Angelo and Connor Mills, you want to insert yourself into this little romance triangle, hate triangle. I know where this goes. We all know where 3 tag teams in progress end up. So let's cut out the middle, man. Get the ladders and have ourselves a good old-fashioned triangle tag team ladder match.
We will keep showing up and coming after Lykos Gym. Because as far as we're concerned, we're one apiece. And that means Diamond Eyes are owed a tag title shot. Whether you want to give it to us or not, we're going to take it.
Sunshine Machine, we've beaten you twice. I pinned you twice, Chuck Mambo. And Nico and Mills, we left you in the dirt a couple months ago. We don't need to wrestle you again. We're fighting champions like we've said we want to be for 5 years while we've not had. So you want a ladder match? You want to challenge us for these? You want to challenge us for these? You're on.
I'm excited.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. I don't know, it's about Chuck Mambo as well, but like when you just see him just like losing his mind, obviously we're gonna have a fucking ladder match. You know what I mean? It's like, yes,
It's a great set. You're doing a lot of impressions tonight.
like, yeah, an awful one, a fucking Rhio. All right, come now.
Your Chuck one was better than the Cockney Rhio for some reason. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
You know what? Before we talk about the match itself, how good is it having this kind of a match as a main eventer as well?
Do you know what? I love it. We've just been speaking to a former, to a tag team legend, which you can check out on our show soon. But we've just been to a tag team legend. We've just been saying how tag team wrestling, like it just doesn't seem to get the love it deserves. But it does. It does in progress.
Right here.
It does,
because this deserves to be a main event.
It does,
and what a main event it'll be.
Indeed. You know, Niko and Mills have been thorns in the sides of both of these teams, really. I think they are coming, like, they're coming to get them belts, you know what I mean? You've got that side of things. Sunshine Machine, obviously.
Come off a bit of a gut and loss. What was it, 2-3 months ago? Last time they were in Manchester, they come off a loss to Lykos Gym.
Well, yeah. Since then, we've obviously seen Lykos Gym, you know, there's a bit of dissension in the ranks there as well, because Kid Lykos, he has been kind of getting the win unfairly, shall we say. And Lykos 2 isn't very happy about that, as you would expect. And, you know, as Chuck Mambo said, he knows the difference between getting a knee in the head and getting a hammer in the head. And it was a hammer as far as he's concerned. So, look, it's...
You shouldn't know that difference, though, Chuck.
The fact that he
just
does,
throwing it out there.
The fact that he does doesn't surprise me, actually, if I'm honest. But yeah, like, there's always absolute chaos when you've got a triple threat tag team match. You add ladders into the mix. You add Sunshine Machine into the mix. You add, like, all of these guys into the mix. You know there's going to be, you know, every kind of possible...
high-flying action.
It's going to be insane.
It is.
I can't wait.
It's going to be nuts.
So, that being said, though, I am predicting new champions here. I don't know how you feel about this. I think now the trust is gone in Lykos Gym.
Okay.
And I question the intentions of Kid Lykos and whether or not he actually will remain loyal to Lykos 2. I think if I was to put my money on this, I'm going to go for Niko Mills. I think there's that history there of Sunshine Machine and Lykos Gym. And even though Niko Mills have been coming in and making themselves known, I still think like the other two teams are probably going to be maybe overlooking them a little bit, which is going to mean that...
Yeah, it gives you a bit of an advantage if you're not considered. Like, there's a bit of a... what's the word? Bit of redemption here for Sunshine Machine, and so they might naturally head towards Lykos Gym.
Yeah.
And as you say, you can't sleep on the others, so it's going to be an interesting one.
It is.
That being said, you seem to be quite sure that Lykos Gym are not going to get on the same page here. There's always the possibility that, you know, they could both turn rogue.
You think Lykos 2's in on it?
Not necessarily in on it, but, you know, there's not to say that... Does loyalty win out, I suppose, is the question. And you go, you know what? We'll do this together then.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's going to...
We'll turn bad.
Ultimately, it's going to come down to how much you want to keep hold of them belts. It seems like Lykos will do anything you can to keep hold of them. Do you know what I mean? So it's, you know, whether or not Lykos 2 will put his honour above the belts.
But that's the question. And I think it says a lot, to be fair, because you're straight away assuming Lykos 2 is going to put honour first. Like, that's the assumption. And I get it. I get why that assumption's there. But I think there's always a possibility that he could join Kid Lykos. So always possibility.
Okay.
So, and in which case, my guess is going to be that they successfully defend it, and we find out that actually they're both not willing to let their belts go.
Damn. Okay, that would blow my tiny freaking mind, to be honest. But I don't see it. I don't know what the future holds for Lykos Gym. But I do believe new tag team champions will be crowned. And, you know, Sunshine Machine absolutely could reclaim them, but there's just something about Niko and Mills that makes me think
Do you think Niko and Mills have got the edge? Is that going to be your pick?
It's my pick. Locking it in. Niko and Mills.
You know, we should do maybe like a scorecard between us after that. I don't know how successful I've been compared to you. I assume I beat you.
When does that ever happen?
Might have to put some scorecards on our socials after this. Who's actually been winning this?
Well, that's it.
Pre-show prediction.
We do put out our progress picks after these events. So
I just want a bar chart with, like, for me and you, of who's actually been the more successful. That's all I want to know.
May as well just stand up right now. I'll be the bar chart.
I mean, you make the graphics, so you probably fucking lied to me anyway. But...
so yeah, man, what a show we have got in store.
Indeed.
We are literally moments away,
wait.
and yeah, we're in for a hell of a ride. So
yeah, we're going to go and watch it.
So hopefully you will too. But yeah, check it out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments and enjoy the show.